Mr. Chairman, I'm delighted to welcome the ranking member of the committee, Darrell Issa, who brings, among many other talents, actual experience in the private sector, and I know is of help to him and will be of help to us in the country in supervising and overseeing the management of the federal government. Mr. Issa, welcome.
Thank you, Senator. For all my colleagues behind me, what you see here today is that unlike what you normally see in Washington, we are neither divided by our parties nor divided by which side of the dome we work on. What you heard day before yesterday from President Obama is, in fact, a paradigm shift. We are no longer divided by what the administration thinks that they will do and what the Congress believes they will do. I think when the President, in his inaugural speech, included the very topics we're on today in a very short 19-minute speech, it said a great deal about his priorities. Of course, his priorities include 2 wars and an economic disaster, but it also includes, most importantly, that once the House, the Senate, and the President have concurred on how money is to be allocated, that in fact that it be spent wisely. To that extent, I believe you're going to see no difference between my chairman and myself, and I'm confident no difference between the 4 members of the Senate who together have the overlapping jurisdiction with the House as a counterpart. As Chairman Waxman left his role to move to a new committee, Chairman Towns and I inherited 13,000 IG reports that were unanswered by President Bush's administration out of 98,000. Statistically, it's a good number, but it's certainly unacceptable. We will make it a point to stay in touch with those 13,000 reports to ensure that they are quickly answered by the new administration as more come in. But additionally, we're going to do everything we can to align ourselves on a bipartisan, bicameral basis with the new President and his effort to recognize that we're really a 2-party town now. The party of people elected to represent the American people and the permanent bureaucracy, both public employees and often contractors who believe they can outlast us all. They have outlasted us all for many years because we've been divided. I think that era has changed with a new administration that pledges to work with the Congress to ensure that we will prevail in saving the American taxpayers from waste, fraud, abuse, and a culture of inefficiency that permeates federal offices around the globe. During the last Congress, we had an incredibly active House Committee on Government Oversight and Reform. However, we still only touched 12 out of the 30 programs on the high risk. We certainly did not begin to work in the way that I intend for us to work in this Congress. Lastly, at least on the House side, we are going to concentrate on an ongoing waste report. The waistline of government is not about the size of the dollars, it's the size of the dollars wasted. And so the Chairman and I intend to work on a completely seamless basis to publish an ongoing list of where we have reduced that waste and where waste has been added on. So it's not a Jenny Craig report, but we will certainly have, maybe it is a Jenny Craig report, but we will have an ongoing, at least every quarter, recognition of whether that waste has increased or decreased. We look forward to working with the GAO and all of our IGs, both in the unclassified world and in the classified world, because suffice to say, we are all aware that that which has some transparency has a great deal of waste. That which has total opaqueness, rest assured, as a former member of the House Select Intelligence Committee, we see plenty of it there too. We look forward to your vigorous support of our doing that by reporting our successes and our failures. I thank you.
Thanks very much, Mr. Issa, for your statement.